Hi, Laura. You've got a really good question there and a good point. If you can't replace food with a hobby, what do you do? I'm going to talk about what I talk about a lot because this is the most important answer, part of the answer to your question: mindset. Your mindset has to change about food. Now, you think of food as a friend, you think of food as comforting. You keep it with you to keep you busy and to make you feel better. Does it really make you feel better, Laura, when it goes in your mouth and tastes good for 5 seconds, but you swallow it and the calories stay on your hips and your stomach and your bum and your arms and shoulders and legs? It lives there forever. It keeps living there. And then we feel sad about ourselves and we feel ashamed of ourselves and we feel a loss of self-worth, a loss of confidence, and then we eat more because we feel bad. We go to food again to feel better because we feel so bad for gaining weight. We turn to food when we're ashamed of ourselves for being so big, which only makes us bigger. Do you see the vicious cycle? It's not something that's your friend. It's not comforting to realize you've gained 10 pounds because you've turned to comfort food. It's not an emotional help when you feel ashamed and humiliated about yourself, about your food behaviors, about the fact that you've gained more weight. It's not an emotional help when you see that it's hurting your body and hurting your emotions truly in the long run. So mindset is everything. Now, what to do instead of food? That has to be between you and your thinking and your body, your mind and your spirit. I crafted, which I've talked about. You're not a hobby person, and I get that because once I was finished with crafting, I was finished with it and I needed to replace it. So when I had given up food, I needed an emotional outlet, and this was huge to me. And I would highly suggest it, even if it doesn't feel natural at first, do it anyways. Start journaling. I have an app on my phone and on my laptop that sync together. It's called Diarium, and it may be only an Apple product, but I know there's a lot of really good journals out there. Another one is Day One. That's a really good journal. Or you can use Notion, which I think is free. It's a fantastic app, and they have a journaling section on it. If you're just doing a brain dump, it doesn't matter if you write well or if you use bullet points or if you just randomly say sentences and phrases that you're thinking that are need to be worked through. Journaling helps you get things in perspective and it lets you get those emotions out. You put on your laptop or a piece of paper how you're feeling, and those feelings start to feel better because you gain the perspective you need to get to be able to move past those emotions that drove you to the food. Journaling has become my emotional crutch now. I do it probably well over an hour a day. I journal incessantly. I love journaling. I share my happy times. I share the things I'm upset about. I write about almost everything in my life, and it just helps so much. I hope that helps a little bit, and I hope you do try that because it really does work. It might not feel natural at first, but once you start doing it a little bit day after day, after a couple of weeks, it not only feels natural, but you want to do it. You're thinking, oh, when can I journal? What am I going to write in my journal today? Oh, I have to remember to put this in my journal. So I think that that's something you should consider trying. I hope that will help you, Laura, and let me know if you have more questions and let me know how it goes. Best of luck to you.